Audit season is one of the most demanding stretches of the year for finance teams. There are massive PBC lists with tight deadlines, endless hunting for supporting documentation, reconciliations to prepare, and a steady stream of auditor questions to manage. This module shows where AI genuinely helps. It is good at organizing and structuring information, drafting explanations and narratives, creating consistent documentation, preparing for likely questions, and summarizing complex details. Think of the whole process in 6 stages: planning the PBC list and timeline, preparing schedules, gathering documentation, drafting narratives for complex items, prepping for questions, and managing auditor responses. AI can support every one of those stages, so instead of scrambling, you stay organized and ready before the first question is even asked. Most audits start with the PBC list, short for Prepared by Client. It can feel overwhelming, so the first move is to organize it. You can ask AI to take your raw list of items and categorize them by type, like schedules, confirmations, reconciliations, and support. It can group items that are prepared together, suggest a logical sequence, flag the ones that usually take serious effort, and build a timeline template. From there, AI helps you create preparation checklists for each individual item, covering data sources, prep steps, reconciliation requirements, support to attach, tie-out points, and common issues to check. Finally, ask it to build a status tracking template that records the preparer, due date, status, notes, and auditor follow-up, plus RAG criteria and escalation triggers. That turns a chaotic list into a managed project. Next come the schedules, and clean schedules save you from a lot of back and forth. Whatever the schedule type, ask AI to structure it with clear beginning and ending balances, the activity during the period, a tie-out to the trial balance, useful subtotals, references to supporting documents, and notes explaining significant items. The lesson walks through specific examples. For an accounts receivable aging schedule, you feed in your aging buckets and allowance, and AI helps with format, what support to attach, what auditors focus on, and your allowance methodology. For a fixed asset roll forward, it lays out beginning balance, additions, disposals, depreciation, and ending balance, plus the supporting documentation. And for accrued expenses, it documents each accrual category, the calculation, the support, and the prior year comparison. Numbers alone rarely satisfy an auditor. They want explanations, and that is where narratives come in. AI is strong at drafting an audit memo for an account balance, the purpose of the account, what makes up the current balance, an analysis of the year-over-year change, any unusual or one-time items, and a tie to the supporting schedules. It works the same way for variance explanations. You give it the current year, prior year, and budget figures plus what you know, and it quantifies the variance, identifies root causes, separates one-time from ongoing factors, and addresses likely follow-up questions. You can also have it document a process for the auditors, writing a step-by-step narrative, the key controls, the documentation at each step, the approvals, and how exceptions are handled. The best prep anticipates questions before they are asked. For any area, AI can generate the likely questions auditors will raise, suggested responses, the documentation to have ready, follow-up questions to expect, and red flags to address proactively. The lesson gives focused examples. For revenue recognition, describe your revenue streams and policies and any changes this year, and ask for the top 10 likely questions, brief answers with documentation references, where you might get pushback and evidence of control effectiveness. For related party transactions, prepare questions, proof of arm's length terms, board approval evidence, and a disclosure checklist. And for estimates and judgments, like an allowance, prepare a defense of your methodology, key assumptions, sensitivity analysis, and your track record of accuracy. Once fieldwork begins, you are responding to requests, and tone and clarity matter. For a standard auditor request, AI helps you draft a response that directly addresses what was asked, stays clear and concise, references the attached support, anticipates follow-ups, and keeps a professional tone. For a complex inquiry, it acknowledges the complexity, gives a clear explanation, documents your position, references authoritative guidance, and offers to discuss further. And when auditors propose an adjustment, AI helps you evaluate whether to agree or push back, draft a response either way, weigh the materiality implications, and document your final position. The goal is fast, complete, professional replies that keep the audit moving instead of stalling. The smartest teams do not wait for audit season. You can ask AI to enhance your month-end close checklist so it creates audit-ready documentation every month, keeps reconciliations current, and maintains running files for PBC items. It can design a continuous prep framework around your pain points with monthly activities, self-review procedures, and a pre-audit readiness assessment. In the practical workflow, you organize the PBC list and assign items 1 to 2 weeks before fieldwork, finish schedules and narratives in weeks 3 and 4, then submit and respond during fieldwork. So remember the 5 takeaways. Organization is key. Documentation quality matters, anticipate questions, respond professionally, and build readiness into your routine. Now try it yourself. Grab a prompt from the lesson page at FreeAcademy.ai and run it in the interactive playground or paste it into ChatGPT or Claude. Next up, Module 7 on tax research and planning.